What's going on over here? Yo, what up? I figured as we're getting started, um, I'm newer to fighting games, and I figured I'd start by going over arcade sticks, and as a new person, what I do and don't like. And yes, yes, I have a few mainstays to go through. Okay. So first, I'd like to welcome you to
WKYA.
We Are Kicking Your Ass Radio. All right, we're back. So, there are things you can play with like controllers, right? Standard game pads, right? Levers, and then buttons on the back, right? For me, for fighting games, these just never interested me just because it's not because they're not good. Like some of the best players in the world play with these and I'm just new. So, but with an arcade stick, it makes it feel like I'm doing something super dope playing not just Call of Duty or something along those lines. Oh, I fucking threw my back out. Got life issues going on, so not going to try to focus on that. But let's go ahead and get into the arcade sticks. And we'll start with an entry-level stick, right? For those who are just thinking about getting into it and want to have that feeling. So this is a very simple 8-bit do. Okay. 8-bit do. I'm thinking for this, you know what I might do? You know what I'm going to do for this? Let me do this. Let me put myself over here. And then let me do this. Transform. Okay. We'll do this because I think you should be able to see these in the best way possible, not reversed. So this is an 8-bit do. As you can see, an arcade stick has a lever. This one's for the Switch or PC, but Bluetooth, or you can plug it in back here and it'll close in. That way you don't pull out your cable. And like any other arcade stick, you have a handle. This one's like 90 bucks, 80 something bucks. And then you have like, your light, medium, heavy. If you're new to games, you won't notice a difference in the buttons. There's a standard called Swana buttons, I think it is. So this is pretty light, fits in your lap. I will tell you, I usually wear jeans when I play. And on the bottom here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's rubber on the bottom. And that's fine. But with the width of this, you see that angle, how it's beveled right here? It's beveled right here. That feels good when it's sitting in your lap, but there's no rubber. And it's pretty smooth, so when you put it on your lap sometimes, it'll just start to slide, so you pull it back. So with this, I would say get something a little rubbery, put it right here, a couple of bucks. It won't look the best, but for the price, this is where you go. Okay? And they have it for Xbox, Switch, and they both work with PC. That's the first thing. Pretty good, pretty solid entry level. And then the next step up would be a higher level one. So this is the Nacon Deja. Okay. Wrist rest on the bottom, substantially bigger. Okay. Higher level buttons, which seem to be more reactive, etc. A little bit deeper, okay? And then you have your buttons on the side and your mouse pad for PlayStation 5 on the side, and some extra buttons right there so you can see these. Right? The L3, L2, etc. Now, this one, more expensive, but also easier to modify. And I'll explain that right now. So, you see this button right here? There's one on both sides. Right? One on both sides. You press those in, and you'll see it pop up. Hold on. You see that pop up? And that allows you to open it up. Okay. And you see where your buttons are connected right here. It looks very complicated, but they did a cool thing and they color coded it so you know what's what. It also comes with a cable, which is proprietary, not really big on that. A screwdriver that lets you, because this, you can take this out in this white snake background. You can take that out and customize it. And then it has a ball top, and then you see I have old school, kind of like American style lever on there. Now with this is the first thing I've ever done with a modification on it. So it's pretty thick, right? It's pretty big. And we'll give it a comparison to the first one I showed you, which is the 8-bit deal. And you see the difference. You see the difference. All right. Also, unlike the 8-bit deal on the higher end one, the whole back is rubber. So when you sit it on your lap, it doesn't slide. Okay. The wrist rest feels good. The buttons are good. Now, I did do a modification to this one, which is not noticeable. But if you want to travel, what I did was this stick right here, I made it so you could remove it. So now it'll lay this flat. Okay. I'll give you a look at that. So there's a little bump right here. You pull that up. And that's how you do it. Okay. So this is good. This is a little bit more pricey, but it definitely feels better in the lap, and the buttons feel really good too. All right. Good to the press, spaced really well thought. It is plastic, so there are higher quality casings out there, but as far as it working, it works great. I use it to play Streets of Rage 4 and all my beat 'em up games. The only downside to this one, in my opinion, is the cable, the USB cable that it comes with, seems to be proprietary. I've tried other cables and they haven't worked. I'm sure a company out there makes a cheap cable, but the cable length is good. Everything is pretty sweet. All right, now, those levered ones I pretty much use for for fighting games. Not for fighting games, for beat 'em ups. I use it for like again, Streets of Rage, Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Double Dragon. It just makes it fun, and if a friend comes over and they see the arcade stick, they're like, oh shit, this is some cool stuff. All right, now, once we leave there, we go into the world of leverless controllers. Okay. Now, leverless controllers are comparatively new, even though they've been around for years. So we'll give you a quick walkthrough of some of these leverlesses that I have also. This first one, it comes in a nice little bag. I wish it did close a little bit better at the top, but it's more or less to keep the dust off your shit is really what it is. Now, this is a super premium one. This is the Victrix FS12. This is all aluminum, which is really nice. It's a little bit thicker. You see it's angled right here where the wrist is, which is super good for when it's sitting on your lap. The buttons are super nice. Has a little pad here for PlayStation. The button clicks do work in games like Street Fighter, but it doesn't work when you're just going through your PC, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal until you just have it sitting in your lap and you got to reach over, grab your mouse, click on your mouse, and do all that shit. When if it's like a slight movement, it would be nice just to be like, whoop, click, and you're there. This does have lights on it around on the inside here. It does have lights, which is super nice. Maybe I can activate those lights right now. Let me take a gander. Here we go. So, take your USB-C, plug it in right here. Boom, we're in. And then you'll see it's lit up. And you can change the lighting colors right there. It's hard to see here, but all these buttons are lit up too. Your menu button, your headset button, things of this nature. The brightness is lit up. And you can make it so, like you see when I press a button, it lights up, which is a pretty cool, like nifty little feature. So that's pretty cool. And the handles on the back for carrying it are super convenient. All right, now also with this one, the back, there's a little lever. Click that open. Pull this down. And you can see where your buttons are. It's super, let me see if I get this closer to the camera. So reasonably easy to work on, super neat if you want to change your buttons to something a little bit newer or just a little bit more your speed, whether it's different colors instead of the stock black ones. I personally prefer something with a weight on it. And again, this has rubber all around the back, even going around the handles. Right here, this is all rubberized. So this will not slide either, which is the biggest downfall of the 8-bit do, is that it slides because it's beveled on the sides. But the buttons on this, here, I'll do a little bit closer. The buttons on here, I don't know why people do this, but layout's pretty solid. So, buttons feel good. Those are Swana buttons, which are a staple button. So that's pretty good. Let me put this back in its sack. Its dust cover or whatever you want to call it. So those handles are super neat. Even in bag, you can just grab it by the handles. The next leverless is one that is super compact. Sits on your lap, easy to travel. Like if you go out and about, you just, I mean, look how thin this is. Look at this. So this is the Razer Kitsune. All right. People say it gets fingerprints on it. Well, you're absolutely right. It does. Who fucking cares? Don't be a wimp. So this layout is pretty good. When it sits in your lap, it's pretty small, convenient, about the size of an iPad, pretty fucking close. But the whole back is rubbered. So even though it's smaller, it does sit on your legs. And to be honest, these buttons are a little bit bigger than the other controllers I showed you. And they also have red opticals. These buttons feel awesome. They're super duper sensitive. The distance they have to travel is, I mean, next to nothing. So I really like this. It's great for travel. The benefit to this is this mouse pad also works on PC and PC mode. Okay? So you can actually use this on your desktop, which is super nice. So I really like this. If you sit with your legs widely spread, this may not be the go-to, but these buttons are just awesome. I do wish I had a couple of extra buttons on it, but it doesn't, but it's good. It's awesome. Yeah, I switched the opticals out and no problem, easy. Actually, they were in there a little bit tight. Oh, last thing about this. Also in the back, there is a little lever right here, which you slide to the side, and then it pops open, and you put your cable right in there, and then you close it up, lock it, and your cable is just in there solid. And it works with a bunch of different USBs. I've tried it. Unlike the knock on the Nikon Deja is its proprietary cable, which is not my favorite. I also have a limited edition Razor Kitsune, which is the Akuma one. That was supposedly super limited edition, got that. But the one I just recently got is, oh, let me give you a pin check. All right. And that's for the Kitsune buttons. All right, so like I was saying, I got the limited edition Akuma one, which the paint job on that shit is sick, sick, sick. I have taken pictures of it, sent it. It does no justice to how beautiful it looks in real life. All right, the last arcade stick that I'm going to go over, and I can go over in these in more detail at some point. It's kind of impromptu. The next one is the Turtle Beach Victrix KO. The buttons are a little bit smaller, a slightly bigger space in the middle right there. If you'll see this little outline right there, and there's one right here, that was also right here and right here. I added these two. I added those two. I just liked that worked for me. I wish it did have one up here. If they just lowered the buttons down and put one right here, just in case I ever wanted to use up there, like that. Because I feel like your middle, index finger, your pointer, is more dexterous than other fingers, right? As opposed to your thumb. Okay. This full rubber on the back. The rubber isn't fully broken in yet, but on your lap, it stays pretty good on denim. I will say it does not stick as good as the rubber. The rubber on the back of the Kitsune, really, really tacky on denim. So that's nice. PS variant. This is also aluminum, same as the Kitsune, same as the Victrix FS12. Pad. This pad only works in game for buttons on PC. That's a PC thing. On PlayStation, I'm sure it works fine. Your home button, if you're going to open a big version of Steam, you can do it right there. All right, so what makes this super dope? First off, this Kitsune, I like the actual switches in here better. The low profile optical reds over these Cherry MX Speed Silvers, just because of the depth of the push of the button, right? Like this one. That's it. That's it. On the Kitsune. On the Victrix one, they're a little bit higher. All right. Now, what I do like about this over this is almost perfect. If there was interchangeable buttons like this one has, I would say this would have one more thing before it became the superior one. You see this little ass difference right here on the top and the side? Where you see that difference? That difference is a difference of this sitting better on your lap. That difference right there for me, right? I'm about 6 feet tall, and this is the ideal size for me. This is the fucking size. If this was the size of this, and if this had these button options to add here, 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 and here, I would say this would be the best thing out, right? But it doesn't. So let's get back onto this. onto the Victrix KO Pro, Turtle Beach Victrix KO Pro, or whatever it is, the full name is. So the rubber is good, the Kitsune rubber is slightly better. All right, like the Kitsune, right here in the back, where your cable goes, is pretty simple. Click it, pops down, clicks into place. That is an upgrade over the Kitsune. We have to click it, right? Now, one of the biggest benefits to this rock star of a controller, a leverless arcade stick, is on the back right here, you see these four like little tabby wabbies. You click, you click, and it pulls the buttons in from right here. Right, you'll see, look. That's how you see the purple right there. See the purple right there? Click that out. You see how it's no longer there? Okay. That's how you take off the frame, the aluminum part, which you just take your thumbs, press right here, and this comes off. Now, the best part about this coming off, how sick is this? So it comes with a switch puller and cap puller. So for this, you would literally just, let me redo it. Okay, I'm gonna do this whole situation better. Okay, let me get this in order. Okay, so there's four little nooks. I don't know if we're gonna see this. So you would take this cap puller, pinch it here, all right, and then pull up, and it comes out, right? And then you literally just grab one of these switches, line up the little tongs coming out, just boop, pop it in there, and then just put a button and a cap over top of it, similar to just covering up the hole. You just take it, you line up the pieces, you put it in there. I mean, so amazing. And I tried, so quick side note, I went and got some switches, which are these, right? These are Cherry MX silver replacements, and they work just fine. Popped in, popped out. And then you have spares right here, okay? Because if I use these two, then I'm missing two. And I still have two, but I wanted four. So I just bought a box, and there we go. So this is super easily moddable. And then there's these little silver things right here. Those are magnets. Those are magnets. And I'll let you hear. So this is the aluminum. So you'll take this, you take that, there we go. Just sit it on there. The magnets are bring it into place. Pop these back out. Okay. And then you'll open this up. You'll grab your cable and you'll stick your cable in. And then you'll close the thing. And then what you should see is it lighting up, and there's your configuration. It's not really showing up well over. I'm going to turn it at an angle, I guess. But you can color code all of your buttons if you want, which is super cool. I have a very interesting setup where typically that's left, down, right, and jump. The extra button I added actually put my jump right here. So I can do all my movements with the one hand. None of this swapping over. And then I can use my right hand for all my action buttons: light, medium, heavy, grab, 3 kicks for Akuma, light, medium, fierce kick, parry button right here, and then DI button right there. Okay. And then it has tournament lock mode. All of them have tournament lock mode, except for the 8-bit do. So if I hit the tournament lock mode and hit any of these buttons up here by accident, none of them will go off, so no disqualifications. I'm not that serious about it, but I've definitely hit I was like, who would ever hit a button that high up, and I'll tell you in the heat of the moment, like you get frustrated, you know, you put your hand down, you move it up, you hit a button. That could be you getting out of the game or losing or whatever. You know, third round, you won one, they won one, you do that by accident, now all of a sudden they won, and there you go. Also, this is angled, and a cool additional feature. This does come with a little bag, same as the Victrix, same as this one. I don't need to show it to you. It's the same thing. It just, same as this. It just fits this. One cool feature about this, if you look right here, you see that right there? On both sides. You see that on both sides? You could get like a little clip, a strap, and just wear this like a satchel when you're walking around. Like you put it over your shoulder and have this just like as a satchel, which I think is a cool way to carry it around. Your hands can still be free. It'll still be like under your arm, so it's like kind of protected because you'll be aware of it. You know what I mean? No one can just like yoke it or anything like that. So I think that's dope. This is the one I played with the most. The only thing I will say about this that I wish was different, button size, you get used to it. I do like the bigger ones, I think, but these are not bad. The Cherry MX, for me, are fucking fantastic switches. I do like the red opticals. They do not work in this because they're low profile, and I would like to have a little bit less button press, to be honest with you. You know, I watch games, tournaments, just finished watching Capcom Cup. I won't tell you which one because that'll date the video. But I was watching a Capcom Cup, and people are playing with controllers, old school arcade sticks, leverless. Listen, it's preference. Nothing is going to make you better than you already are, right? Now, are there shortcuts and things like that as far as button presses go? Absolutely. But none of them are going to inherently make you better. So, and the thing that sucks is all these things are expensive, and it's hard to try them out and hard to figure out which one you'll like, because you can't just walk into it. These are almost like a specialized item, right? They're a very niche item. So what I'll tell you is this. I like my levered for a couple of reasons. The ones with the levers on them. The 8-bit do. And the Nacon Deja. I like these for my beat 'em up games. Fucking so much fun. Also, if a friend comes over and you have this one, you're not worried about the 8-bit dude getting beat up, right? You're not worried about it. It's not like, oh, I spent $200, $300 on this. I mean, $90 is $90, but still, it's not like, and it's like thicker plastic, so you're not really stressing out about it. I mean, I wouldn't do what I just did all the time, which to give you an idea. That's one of the benefits to the 8-bit do is that now moving and traveling with them is a whole nother thing because the lever gets in the way, etc. Okay. I don't know what's going on over here. And then portability and travel. I think this is, again, overall the reason why I think this is the best is because it fits in your lap perfectly for me. 6 feet tall. Legs spread a little bit, you know what I mean? The Kitsune just is a little bit smaller. We'll do that one last time before I go in here and do some practicing. You see me get my ass whipped. To me, this little difference right here on the side is a big deal. That's the difference between it sitting comfortably on your legs and not, and the more buttons, the option for buttons. All right. So overall, I think this is the one I would use. I wish I had low profile red opticals that has MX cherries, but we're all good. All right, let's go in here and watch me get my motherfucking ass whipped. Thank you for chilling. with your boy at
WKYA.
We Are Kicking Your Ass Radio. Hey. What's going on over there? Can we get some, there we go. So there's a quick impromptu controller thing. I really should just spend time going through that stuff. So one last thing about the controllers. You can't just try them out, which really, really sucks. I mean, I'm sure you could order them from Amazon, try it out, then send it back. But then it's like you spent your $200. You send it back. It's going to take you a month for them to send that back to your account. And if that's your financial situation, like if you're saving up for this, you don't want to go and deal with that. I would say for me, overall, now I don't have a punk workshop. I don't. And it's funny. I just started playing Street Fighter recently. Under a year. I'm only a platinum. High platinum, high platinum 1 to can't stay in platinum 2. But I did figure this setup up with taking my jump from here to here. And what's funny is Punk Workshop, I saw on their Japanese site, the new one they're coming out with, they actually did this. So even though your boy is new, I took time to figure it out, and a huge company followed me. So I think I'm on to something. With this. I made a post on Reddit. People shit on it because I'm not famous and I'm trash at the game. I think this is going to be the new wave. With your left, right, down, jump. I think that's the wave in the future. So overall, I would say this is probably the superior controller for features. The button presses you'll get used to. If you played on ones that are just like regular arcade buttons, it'll feel very similar. So that's not that big of a deal. By the way, in the last month, I've settled on my final Akuma costume, and I will tell you, I'm very happy. It is costume 3, color 3. That is my shot right there, which is old school Baltimore. What's your shot, yo? You know what I mean? Like you go to the corner store or bodega, whatever the fuck you call it, and you get your favorite item. Motherfucker would be like, "Oh, that's your shot, yo," and you'd be like, "Yeah, that's my shot." So, yeah. So I think, yeah. I mean, if you're here watching it, man, what color do you like, man? I think this is the one that I like the most. You know what I mean? I think this is the one I like the most. I feel like no one else cares about this, and I don't care because I care, and I want to talk about it. Let me see here. What are we doing here? Frame meter off. Yeah, I just like the orange. He got the Mediterranean bronze skin. You know what I'm saying? The way it flows, the orange and the green flows together. I guess you could be barefoot Akuma, and this one would be pretty cool. But honestly, I don't know what other color they would use to make it coherent. Like, I don't want red wrist wraps. That would be crazy. The belt, his belt may be a little bit more brown. But either way, man, it's pretty good. But yeah, what's your favorite skin, man? Like, it took me a while, man. I went through a whole bunch of versions trying to figure it out, and so So this is where we're at. And I'm just trying to learn and get better, man. You know, the game is fun. Everything is cool. By the way, my back is fucking going through it. Can we have a serious moment, man? Because your boy stressed the fuck out. Your boy stressed the fuck out. I've been stressed the fuck out. There's a lot going on in life. You know, so I know, you know, maybe this isn't the most appropriate, you know, playing Street Fighter, talking about what's your, but I would like to point something out that helps me, personally, when I'm going through shit, and, which is, it's okay to be down, it's okay to be frustrated, it's okay to be, annoyed. You know, sometimes motherfucker gotta cry, sometimes you gotta get mad, sometimes, don't take it out on anybody, because a lot of times you're more prone to take it out on your friend because you trust them and you can lash out a little bit. Don't do that, as hard as it is. But for me personally, and this may sound stupid to some people, but this is what works for me when I get there. First off, I allow myself to be fucking annoyed and frustrated, because you gotta get it out, right? You gotta get it out, whether it's video games, whether you write, you know, whether you look in the mirror and you battle rap dish yourself, or whatever the fuck, you know, whether you draw, tell jokes or whatever, fine. But for me, it probably sounds cheesy, is I don't just walk out the door and say, oh, thank God I'm not homeless. Like, I really try to pull back, and I'm like, dude, whatever I'm going through, I could have been going through this in 1717. You know what I mean? With no antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers dying of fucking tooth infections or some shit. You know what I mean? You step on something, next thing you know, no Novocaine, they're just fucking hacking away at your fucking ankle. You know, motherfuckers pouring oil on you, or you're a slave in Ireland, or whatever the fuck's going on. You're building a railroad somewhere. So I think about that, and I'm like, all right. You know, the invention of the triathlete during the slave era, you had to run, swim through lakes, jump over shit, make it past the Mason-Dixon. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right. Let me get my frustrations out, and then just know this is going to be okay, man. Just got to stay focused on some point. All right. Anyways. There you go with my non-professional opinion. So. I want to get better at this one. Look at that, right on the fucking... Can I get that right? Okay, he can't grab me from right there. Ooh, so if you get it right... Yeah, see, he can get you right there. You have to hit that shit right... Yeah, see, he can get you right there. Got me. There's gotta be... No, he got me again. But is there not... There it was. That's the distance. That was the distance. That was the distance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, what the fuck? Am I just... This is... There you go. So there is a distance that you can... See if he can grab you from right there. So I feel like I should be an advantage right there. Okay, so you can tech that. I thought that was safe. So it's a safe jump, right? Oh, that was a kick. I fucked that. It's supposed to be a kick. That was a kick. Jesus Christ, hold on. If that's a safe... Okay, so it gives me a frame advantage so I can grab after that. Yeah, because even if he DIs right there... Dude, I'm such a fucking... Dealing with drive impact. What reversal settings? Crouching medium is a pretty strong thing. Is that on knockdown only? Oh, come on, Jesus Christ. So hold on. Oh, crouching medium punch on block reversal. Interesting. Interesting. Reversal after damage. Oh, here we go. Drive impact? Is that a thing? Will he get up and do that? Let me see. Okay, yep. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't even attempt to do it on that. I think. Let me see here. Okay, so... Hold on, I'm fucking this up. See, yep. You can grab him after that. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I'm an idiot. Alright, so... I missed that grab. So you can grab him right there. That's so funny. Ooh, there's a break. Okay, so... Okay. There is a break right there. So you can... Yep, so you can do that and then, you know, you get whatever combo you want. So there you go. You can drive in with that one. I did mine too early. I knew it was coming, so I just did mine. So, and you see I'm practicing this from both. See, I didn't. There was a gap in the middle. And I missed that grab also. How do I can't reach. Oh, dude, there we go. I had my tournament shits on. Not that I would ever do that, but go there. So am I weaker? Got it. Got it. Got it. So, oh, hold on, time out. Can I do that after that? Drive, impact, throw normal. This is the first time your boy's ever really doing this. Is there like a parry? Normal throw, drive parry. Light punch, light crouching. Dude, your boy. Uppercut, Dinjin charge. Show you super arts. Drive parry? Is that a thing? Okay. Okay, so okay. Hold on, does the okay, so that's interesting. Let me throw him out of the corner. There we go. I'll get him to throw me out of the corner. Okay, so I see after that he... Okay, so that's... Ooh. That was a botch. Alright. Ah, shit. Okay, so they can check that. Okay, next time I should have stayed there. Alright, let me see what he does. Hold on. Alright, got that one. Okay. You see I keep switching sides because... Those are okay. Okay, so I could go through that if I do it early enough, I guess. Oh gosh. Look at me doing basic stuff here. So we also block after first hit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that will... Okay, I feel like I just grabbed that. Is that a spatial thing? Okay, so a little micro walk, I think it's called. We just hold forward in the middle there, and it'll go forward just the fucking freshly grown back nub of pubic hair distance after you shave your scrot. I think that's that's a difference. I think. Okay, so you can go that far. But this is DI-able. Okay. That was... So that is medium crouch jabbable. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is also... Okay, so I can float through him. That's, yeah, I don't know why he didn't. So what if a jab would get... Okay, so I can, so you can, I think... Okay, so you can jab after that, which means... I fucked up. Hold on, so... So, but they can DI after that, okay. Okay. So this is, I think I have it set for after first block. Hold on. Control, input, frame meter, is that a thing? Oh, okay, so yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that was missed. Got it. That medium, I'm so stupid. I did this a million times. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Let me reset this. Okay. So we grabbed them right there. Interesting. All right. Can we, how do we, revert changes? Can we, how do we always counter? Block. All right. Can we do, is there one, can we do this one? Hadouken. Yep, see if you drop it, you're getting punished. Okay, so that trades. Okay, drop that. Okay, so can I grab off of that? Okay, so once again, hold, is there, hold on, time out. How do I, all right, can I do, is that, drive parry after damage, drive parry. Oh, Jesus. Can we do drive parry? So, hold on. Drive parry, drive parry. All right, they're all parries, right? Okay. Okay, so that can be. So he could grab me after that if he parries it perfectly. I thought that. Hold on. I thought that. Okay, but this has me rethinking this whole thing because I thought after a sweep you got. All right, wake up on reversal. Crouching medium. Crouching medium. crouch and medium. Hold on, is drive parry, is parry, yeah, delay off, block reversal, block after first hit, switch block, throw escape, active. Yeah. Okay, so that's so okay, so that is a safe jump if you okay, so okay. Okay, so that okay, boom. Am I hitting it too late? Okay. So that is safe. Okay, so there's a break there. So how can I... Okay, so... Boom, 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 jump, hit, boom, 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 parry. Okay, so what, after that you... Hold on. After that you would... Yep. That was too early. Too late. Too... So I guess the... I guess. And by the way, I won't be able to do any of this shit in game, by the way. I keep doing that stupid ass Tatsumaki. Keep doing that. And like I said, by the way, none of this would be doable in game for me. Your boy, like, you know, it's like hitting fucking mitts. But I know if I land that one kick, that I can do that. Every time he gets that blue thing, I'm just like, ooh, okay, is that? Okay. Did I just figure out a workaround right there? No. Yeah, but wouldn't I rather, because I could probably just do that, right? So even with the ones I've been doing, right? Right, I could do that. So if I could do that, hold on, time out. So maybe. Uh, Done. Done. So I guess I could do that. Yeah. Boy, your boy's in here just repetitively doing shit. Like I think the whole idea is will it come back to your memory. You know what I mean? Like will it come back to your memory or not? Oh man. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're about to go to here. And then I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Run to the bathroom. Oh god, my back is fucking. Boy, I got a cane. God, he's barely able. Biblical bars. Oh, let me mute my mic. God, don't ever get hurt.
First online, casual match.
Now, find a new rival. Now, rival. Now, find a new 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 rival.
Here comes a new challenger.
Now, find a new rival.
Correct training. Training room.
よし、行こうに足るか。
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round one.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Nailed it.
Smart stuff there.
Props for the throw.
All right, what's the plan?
Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Taking stock. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. This comeback is not gonna be easy to pull off.
This range is where it gets interesting. Gotta utilize the reach of looking winded. Burnout changes the game.
Great round. Nicely done.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Overthrow hit. Okuma playing the hide and seek game. Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Get ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
Using the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Creates an opening with the low heavy.
Oh, let's go!
The throw connects. Player 1, will this super art do anything? Big take going for the kill with that super. Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile.
Knockdown. Smart stuff there.
Lots of aggression from both sides.
All right, what's the plan?
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Shuts down the air approach. Throws him. What's next?
That was crazy.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Okay, created some space here. Feeling out the space.
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Down to the wire.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Nicely done, nicely done.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
It's right there.
Goes for the super art. Even a throw here will do it. Perfect boom. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Time to reassess the situation. You may want to slow the pace here. The opening on that impact. Will they take it?
Oh, this comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first?
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
The drive impact is denied.
Wow! What a decision! So smart! Oh, this is getting crazy! Amazing awareness there.
No worries about that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Puts the brakes on the impact. Look at Burnout puts the brakes on the impact.
That was ridiculous defense!
Big game, they're going for the super art?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Impact fly.
Boom! Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
No worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
Can't dwell on the past.
Yo, critical art now? Oh! Who's gonna take it? You're done.
Takes the round! Wow!
Send him home. You got this one.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
This match just started and it can go. Reads the jump in perfect.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
Excellent. That's gonna leave him wrapped.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
Nothing. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Jump! Oh my God! Did they just choke it away? Because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.